And that's what we strive for, is to put a smile on somebody's face. You know, let them have a good day. It shouldn't be a bad experience to come and have your car fixed.
Yeah.
Hey, I have some of them. I like them.
Hey guys, we're here with Quality Tires in Kelowna. This is Doug Baerg. Doug, thank you for taking the time today.
You're welcome.
Now, Doug, I personally have some experience here working with you. A few months ago, you worked on my car, my wife and I. And so I'd just like to give you a chance, the opportunity to tell us what you do here at Quality Tires.
Well, we're a little bit different in that we kind of relate with the older generation when people remember service and service stations, where people brought their vehicle for everything. We don't pump gas here, but the service station back in the 60s and the 50s and early 70s would pump gas, would sell shocks, would sell batteries, would sell tires, oil changes, anything you needed, your car, you took it there. Those places have gone by the wayside. It's all self-serve food, fast food places, that sort of thing. And we're taking it back old style to where we service our customers everything we can. And if there's something we can't do, we'll try to recommend a shop that we know here in Kelowna that is going to treat them the way we treat our customers, which is the way we want to be treated.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the logic. If we like what we do for ourselves and we do that for our customers, we think they'll like that too.
Yeah.
And we have customers that have been with us for 30 years. So the proof's in the pudding, I guess. But we're a little off the track. The bottle depot opening up just recently has brought exponential traffic increase, but and that certainly has helped because people have come over not knowing we were here.
Yeah.
The biggest thing about anything that's good is getting the word out. We can't handle everybody, but we'd certainly like to handle more than we are right now, and we have the staff and the competence and the caring that really goes along with that whole aspect.
Yeah.
So that, you know, people can come here and feel safe. We actually have more women customers than men. And you know, in advertising on TV and radio and newsprint, we have never targeted women, and we don't target women. We just treat them the same as we do the men. But girls, you talk more than men, and so we actually have them physically bring other people in. You got to come and see these guys, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the best form of compliment you can get, when people come in and say, so-and-so said I've got to come here. And then when they leave, like we had a lady yesterday that was quoted $3,700 at a dealership for repairs on her car, and she only needed about $400 to begin with, and we just did $1,800 worth of work on her car that she did need, but she was putting off for a while. And she called me after the fact to just say, I'm so happy, and oh, your guys did such a good job, I got a new car. I mean, it makes you feel good all over.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, and that's what we strive for, is to put a smile on somebody's face. You know, let them have a good day. It shouldn't be a bad experience to come and have your car fixed.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
You shouldn't go, you know, you should.
No, exactly. Now, you got tons of different types of vehicles here, so I just want to make sure that everyone is also aware. So you don't strictly just do tires, as in the name.
No.
Can you just expand on what you do? Can you do basically any vehicle, any make, model?
Yes.
You are big with tires as well. You do have a wide range, and I know from personal experience dealing with you, just having the conversation about, you actually ended up shopping for shocks. Can you maybe explain to that? Like, I had shocks, and
here's the thing. I'm not brand loyal. When it comes to tires, when it comes to parts, when it comes to automobiles, I'm not brand loyal. I'm not a Ford man, a Chev man, a Jag man, a Mercedes man. I'm not a Firestone man, a Goodyear man.
But Ford's the best.
Hey, I have some of them. I like them. But I've got Chevs.
Yeah.
I got Chryslers. I like them too. Anyway, we sell automotive cars and trucks, but we do that different too. In past years, I've done repairs for small car lots. And when they bring a car for repair, they never really want it repaired. They just want it band-aided. They just want it covered up. They don't want to really fix it. They just want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to shortcut things.
Yeah.
I don't do that here. Yeah. When we buy the vehicles, whether it's auction or private, we bought several vehicles from our customers, which is interesting in itself. But every car that we purchase goes through the shop, and what it needs gets done, so that when we sell it, that car is as perfect as it can be for the age and condition that it's in.
Right.
It's not going to need brakes. It's not going to need front end work or tires or a battery or a fuel pump or anything like that. I mean, something could go the next day. You never, there's no foretelling. But
No, for sure.
but that's the kind of thing that we do. We try to find the right person for the right car. It's not just about pushing things. It's about making people feel good about it.
Yeah.
The last 2 vehicles that I sold off of here, the people have come back, and I just talked to one on the phone just before we got on this interview, and she's ecstatic about the truck that she bought.
Oh, awesome.
It was a Ford, by the way. And she's looking for and her Jeep, her son likes that Jeep in there.
Yeah.
And I've cut her a special price on it, and she's very interested. She's going to talk to her son. Of course, he already likes it. She's just going to have to pay for it. So
Yeah.
he's got to qualify in what he's going to do with it, sort of thing. That's
awesome.
up to her. But anyway, I'm ecstatic about the fact that we can put people into cars and they can enjoy each other. It's wonderful. It's the reason for getting up in the morning.
Absolutely. 100%. Now, so yeah, Doug, just would like you to explain to the general public here in Kelowna just what separates you from other shops in town, and what is basically your mission statement as well.
Well, if you come to this Quality Tires location, you can be assured that you'll be treated fairly, with respect, and we want the best for you. We don't want to be ripped off. We don't want to rip you off. My philosophy in life and business is win-win. I want to win. I want you to win. And that's how we do it. We try to do what's right for the customer. If it's a budget issue, we can work around it. Maybe the parts that I would put in a car would be this, but we could settle for something a little less. Maybe we can put a repair on something off for a little time. It's working with people, working with their budget, working with where they're at, and try to make it a win scenario. That's, I guess, my business philosophy as well as my life philosophy.
That's amazing. No, thanks so much. Yeah, and personal experience from dealing with you, Doug, it was referral based as well, which is something that we hold dearly, as well as my partners and me. And yeah, that's awesome. So lastly, we'd like to leave off with your favorite places to eat in Kelowna, something that you would recommend to anyone coming here that they try or they maybe just go out and do, whether it could be a hike or anything like that.
Well, my wife is a great cook, and I spent 9 winters down in Arizona, and I had to learn how to cook, and I enjoy it, so I do a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
And I don't like to go to places where the food is less than what I would make, and I have to pay for it, you know what I mean? So,
So when am I coming over?
Well, I mean, if you want upper scale food and a good steak, the Keg. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, the Asian pair, since they came to town, we've taken friends and family there. I have never had a disappointing meal. The selection is so good.
Great.
And the freshness is there. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about them. I've tried some other ones, and I would say that would be about the best. Other than that, I don't really have any.
Hey, no, that's all perfect. That's
all right.
Great. Yeah, I appreciate it. Now, lastly, what is the best place? Where can people reach you at? How can they get a hold of you? What's a good time?
We're online at qualitytires.ca. The information's on the screen there, and we're trying to update that with our inventory of cars and so on. We're also trying to update Facebook, which we're not really good at, but technology comes low and slow for me. I'm from old school.
Yeah.
But we're on the corner of Bredin and Kent, which is just a block off of Spall or Springfield, next to the bottle depot, Columbia Bottle Depot. And certainly, if you want to find us, you'll find us. Look us up on Google. You'll see some reports of people that are appreciating what we do, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. Doug Baerg, Quality Tires. Thanks so much, Doug, for your time.
Thank you very much.